do 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 do. Welcome everybody, we be live and on camera, feeling better for the first time in weeks. Theoretically, I didn't have a horrible coughing fit this morning, but I've still got phlegm, so we'll see. Welcome, January 26th, to our weekly stand-up for The Weave and the Void, which is the project that the three of us are working on, represented by the world map behind me. I'm Tim Anderson, aka Renfell, joined by, I think it's probably that way, but whatever, Christina Barrios, aka Trisma, and Joey Anderson, aka Idridor. We are the Wandering Hermits who are building this world, which is a multi-part world, which includes a point-and-click game, a 5th edition tabletop setting and modules, and a series of books set in the vein of the Dragonlance with chapter art and etc. And you can find more information about our project over at patreon.com/wandering hermits. You can pre-order all of the things there, get access to the book chapters as they're published twice a month. Cool streams and all sorts of other stuff happen here on Twitch and over on our YouTube channel, documentary videos, all the other stuff. We got paint streams and map making and all the inner workings of the development in Unreal. All those things happen here on Twitch or over at YouTube. And of course, there's lots of cool stuff that happens 3 times a week. We publish our updates on Patreon. Tonight, we're talking about work done the previous week, which actually is exciting. We have, I've been working on, I did the miniature painting session yesterday and wrapped up a second figurine. I was supposed to do an incarnate session on Monday, but I didn't because I had something else that I was doing Monday evening. But I will be doing a makeup stream for that, I believe, on Friday afternoon. Um, and getting all that stuff wrapped up. And I can say that I think maybe we're going to confirm soon, but I think maybe we might have found somebody who's going to be working with us on some character art for the tabletop stuff. So stay tuned for that because we will have an update on that probably in the next, I'd say in the next couple weeks we should know for sure, but it's looking good. So I've been working on that kind of stuff and just getting better slowly but surely. So now that I'm feeling back into the swing of things, I will be working on chapter 12 this weekend, continue work on that. And then I have decided to take the plunge. It's not necessary at the moment, but it may become necessary over the next few months as we get deeper into the point and click. I'm taking the plunge and learning C++ to potentially help Joey out with stuff that he's doing with blueprints and to just supplement work on the tabletop game later this summer as we get closer to needing other things. We may not even need it, but if we do, I'm going to have that at the ready. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time and just kept pushing off and not doing, and just was like, I just need to do it. TikTok takes up way too much of my time. I just need to stop doing so much TikTok and go learn programming.
Yeah.
That's my week. Who's next? Don't everybody jump at once. Chris, yours is easy. You go next.
For me, this I I am working in something different. My art is about doing how you say personajes, como se
Characters.
dice? Character. Yes, that is what I'm doing.
She's
Yeah,
practicing and experimenting with different character art
yeah.
sketches to see if she can't do something that kind of fits in with what we want to see for our book because you've never done character art before. So but I would
No.
also like to say that you had never done other art before you had started on this project either, and look how far you have come with all of your really cool and amazing. I don't have any of the sketches at hand right here, but as we've all seen from the Patreon and the Discord, you are doing very amazing things with your other artwork. Like the recent castle you did was pretty sweet. The black and
Yeah.
white one with the yellow windows, and
Yeah. Yeah.
so it'll be exciting to see where your character art goes.
Okay. Yeah. And then I need to work in the chapter 12
Yeah, but
ish. Yeah,
I
but
haven't
next week or when? Oh
uh
no,
I haven't started chapter 12. So as soon as
no.
I do a little bit of work on
The,
chapter 12, I will know what you need to draw for chapter 12. So that'll probably this weekend I will give you chapter 12.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, I'm up.
Mm.
Cool, man. It's been cold as crap outside, so I actually have hung around in the mornings and I banged out. I put in a lot of hours this week, compared to a normal week. I got the church done, the other ways for Marin's Rest. It was all asset creation this
Yeah,
week.
this by the way, this week for those of you who don't have access to it, this past Sunday's adventure game update, which was 43, I think, had like 10 times as many screenshots as previous weeks because of what he's talking about right now.
Yeah, got the church done. I got the adventure hall done. And when I say done, like before we do, because I can't put the roof tiles on until we do like the environmental pass, because those actually get extra painted and everything like that. So when I say done, I mean like the blueprint's done to where I can turn it into a static mesh, so on and so forth. Anyways, church is done. Venture hall is done. I got two houses done, so that we actually have like townhouses. Um, and I got the uh, Hunter's Lodge done, which that's just a very simple shack kind of that's stuck in the woods, and I'll probably like add maybe a porch or something onto it to make it a little more interesting. But yeah, lots of buildings done. And the two biggest, hardest ones are
Mhm.
done.
The rest are just
Um,
farm buildings, and I
yeah,
think that's
yeah.
literally it. And the old man's hut, right?
Yeah, the hermit's hut, which that should be it'll be special too, but it'll be a lot smaller. But like the church and the adventure hall were ones that I wanted to make look pretty cool and spend a little
So
bit of time on. So yeah,
I wonder if, I mean, technically we're already at the end of the month, but it sounds to me like sometime in February we'll be getting into actually starting to needing me to write descriptions and new
absolutely,
quest
because
dialogue.
it be coming.
So I
Yep.
probably need to start thinking about that over the next few days. Okay, well that's good to know. That also means you'll get a new series of diary videos out
Ab-
around that because
Yep.
you could only do so many before it was just I can't show them the same. I'm doing the same thing on the next
Yeah.
five buildings. Like there's no point in
Yes.
showing that. But now if
Yes.
once we get into okay, now we're adding descriptions to items. Now we're adding objects that
Quest
are
lines,
clickable. We're adding quest
dialogue,
lines, dialogue trees. Yeah,
which yeah, I don't know how secretive we want to be with our, because technically we did kind of create our own little quest line system, but I
I
don't
don't think
care. I
it's
mean,
a secret at this point. I
yeah,
mean, it is what it
it's
is.
yeah,
It's more
but yeah,
eyes.
I'll go into that kind of stuff, and yeah,
So that'll be coming soon. So everybody will want to stay around for that kind of stuff. That'll happen in, sounds like February we'll be getting into that kind of stuff. So, and if you didn't catch it, I think it was last week, before I, like in between my waves of sickness, I did a walkthrough, like 45-minute walkthrough of the point and click game. It's up on YouTube now. I live streamed it here on Twitch. I think that was might have been Wednesday. I think it was last Wednesday I did that, or last Tuesday or Wednesday. Um, but
yeah, it was last week. Yeah,
yeah, it was. So that's up on YouTube now. So if people who want to watch that, it's like a 45-minute walkthrough, um, talking about the Easter eggs and the way the tabletop story ties into the books, which tie into the point and click, and vice versa, and also all the other Easter eggs we threw in from other places, like the Firefly references in the tavern, and then like the Wheel of Time and a bunch of other stuff. So and just walking through the game itself without spoiling the entire demo. But people can go watch that if they would like to as well. What's up, Scribbles? So that's a wrap on that. I would say timeline wise, we're looking pretty good on a March, excuse me, not March, an April or May. And I'm saying this loosely. Don't quote me on this, but I'd say we're looking at April or May for the publication of the tabletop books. Um, it might go to June. It depends on a few things. It depends on if Chris and I end up moving or not. There's some stuff that can theoretically happen over the next few months, and if we end up moving, we'll wait until we're done with the move, um, to publish things, but we're in the final stages at this point. I literally have like 2 sessions left. The last map is then done for the source book for the module Escape from Parthana, and then it's literally just character art, and I got 2 sections left to finish in the tabletop, and then add encounters, and then the rest of it's just like adding stuff to it, like polish stuff on a draft 2.0, and then on the source book, it's just going in and adding all the spells and everything else for the Church of the Elder Ways and the mages. So that kind of stuff. It's obviously busy work, but it's only a couple of months worth of work to get all that wrapped up. So we're in the we're getting closer to that being done. Obviously, the books will continue. The book's going to continue to go on Patreon 2 times a month until it's done. So that won't be finished for a while. Point and click, not going to give a timeline on that yet. Let's just say sometime in 2022 is the plan for that. Um, and the nice thing about the source books is that the first versions that come out, they're just the first versions. We can always go back and refine those and add more art to them, add additional classes over time, things of that nature. Because I guarantee you, once we get into the live playthroughs of that, we might get some feedback from our players as well as the community. What if we did this? And that'll be like, oh, that sounds like a cool class idea. Let's add that to to the source book, and that kind of stuff will happen as it evolves over time. So if you want to get involved with all that stuff and pre-order the books, you can over at Patreon. You can pre-order the adventure game. You can get it on a testing. You can get access to the book chapters, all that stuff. Patreon.com/Wandering Hermits. More information on all those good things. And of course, don't forget to subscribe here on Twitch. And you get access to a giveaway going right now, a raffle where we're giving away hand-painted miniatures at 50, 100, and 200 subs. So you want to check that out as well if you want to throw a sub to us here. Live stream D&D every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central with our crew. We're going into session 10 this upcoming week, so tune in for that. And if you're watching this after the fact over on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and all those good things. Check out the links below if you want to join our Discord, and we will see everybody next week. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.